What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Goshen's Games. Welcome back to another SAOIF video. And I know you guys are like, oh my god, Goshen's actually putting a bunch of SAOIF videos. Well, the reason is, if there's news, I will put up videos. I've said that before. If there's something worth discussing, we will discuss it. If not, then I won't. But we have some more stuff to discuss. And what we're going to be talking about today is Floor 20. Okay, we know that Floor 20 is being released. They are doing a time skip or skipping floors, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to just say a time skip, just like they did in the anime. And I was curious as to why Floor 20. Okay, we're going from Floor 14 to Floor 20. Well, 420. I don't smoke. Somebody brought that up. I think it was Skelskout brought that up. They're like, oh, you say Floor 20 5 times fast. Floor 20, 420, 420, and then it comes out 420. Anyways, why Floor 20? Well, there's a couple of reasons why they're skipping like that. There's a couple of reasons why they decided Floor 20 would be the floor to skip to. And I want to talk about it. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribing if you guys are new, all of that stuff. Let's discuss Floor 20, guys. And I'm not going to roll an intro. Let's just get into it. Floor 20 is a safe zone. Okay, they have a safe zone spot in that floor, and that's one of the reasons why they're going with Floor 20. Much like Floor 10, which was the feudal Japan floor, which had a safe zone as well. So every 10 floors, it looks like they're going to be implementing a safe zone every 10 floors. Now, what does that tell us in response to the development and everything else of the game? Well, it's a small development team over at Asobimo. And while I am a little bit harsh on them at times, it's because I want to see more of this game, especially considering I've been playing it for a good while now, and I've been doing coverage on the game, and I would like to see it improve and get better. So it is a small development team. I understand that. And I just want to say, I want to start off by saying that I think it's a great idea that they're skipping to Floor 20. I actually like it. I'm all for it. Let's do it. Let's go to Floor 20. And the reason is because a lot of people, they just follow the story. A lot of people play this game for story. Me personally, I play it for gameplay, but they play it for story. And so, story speaking, it makes the most logical sense to skip all the way to Floor 20. If you watch the anime, Floor 20 first got introduced in episode 3 of season 1, and it wasn't a focus on Floor 20. They had a couple of short battles. You saw them sitting in the safe zone. In fact, the picture that we got, which I'll go ahead and I'll link the video that they for the live stream that they announced Floor 20 and all that stuff. I'll go ahead and I'll link that at the end of this video. But the image that they gave us for Floor 20 was actually, one of the images was from the anime. It was a part where they were sitting on what looked like stairs that was all covered in moss and vines, and they were eating. So those stairs is part of the image that they gave us as concept art, I guess, for Floor 20. And again, story speaking, I think it is a great idea. They said they're gonna go ahead and give us the story maybe later on or something with Floor 15 through 19. And again, I'm okay with that. And the reason is because if they're gonna do every single floor, let's be real here, it's gonna take them years and years and years to do this. I think the math that we did was it would take about 8 years if they were doing one floor every month. It would take them 8 years to finish all 100 floors. And let's be real here, this game is not going to be around for 8 years. The other thing is, at the current rate, which is about 3 floors every, I think it was like every 4 months, or was it was 1 floor every 4 months, something like that. It was something like that. Anyways, with the current rate of the floor releases, it would take about 21 years, and definitely the game won't be around for 21 years. So that's an issue that needs to be addressed. So skipping floors or doing time skips is a good way to handle that. It's a good way to continue on with the game without having the developmental costs of doing every single floor, making up a story for every single floor, making character models, making bosses, because you have to understand that we don't have any boss information, we don't have any enemy information for floors 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There is no information on that. It was not in the anime. They skipped through all of that in all the source material. So they would have to make all of this up in order for them to release the floor. On top of that, they would have to develop the floors because we have no images for those floors. There's, like I said, there's no source material. So they would have to then make it all up from scratch, which would then slow down development. So I understand it. I get it. And I'm okay with it. Continue on with the game. And they give us backstory on those floors that we didn't get to, and I'm okay with that. Now, with all that being said, what comes into concern at this point would be XP. We already have problems with experience in this game. Okay, it takes an astronomical amount of time to go. Once you get to about level 70, it takes an astronomical amount of time to level up in this game. And those of you guys who did the grind, I commend you. Those of you guys who are level 100 plus, I commend you. You guys have stamina that I can't even admit that I would even begin to have in this game. Okay? I'm holding Pokemon cards. So XP comes into concern for me because I want to see a legit way where XP scales properly floor to floor, and I think this would be a good way to do it, going to a higher level floor, theoretically higher level, and scaling the enemies better, so that way if you're level 90 or 100 or whatever, so say you're level 100, you jump into this floor, the floor would actually be a little difficult, and I would like that, honestly. Let's be real here. In the anime, the characters were about level, I think, anywhere between 30 to 40 when they got to floor 20. They actually had a discussion with one of the characters, I believe, in the anime during that episode where he was about level 30, or he turned level 30, something like that. And he was saying that he wanted his guild to be a big guild, and they were talking about their hopes for the future and all that stuff. So I personally, because in this floor Sachi was a big deal, I would like to see Sachi become a assist character at this point. Again, she was, so at this point in the anime, episode 3, Sachi was a big deal in the story with Kirito and all that, and so she was there with him on this floor. So I would like to see story involving Sachi moving forward for the next few floors, because we're coming up to, I believe we're coming up to the floor that Sachi, spoilers if you haven't watched the anime, that Sachi dies. Whether or not they're actually going to kill her in the game, I don't know. I personally would like her to survive. I would not like Sachi to die, to be honest with you. She's one of, I can't say one of my favorite characters, but she's definitely a beloved character to many. And so I would like to have a story with her. So she was killed on floor 27. So if we're getting into floor 20, I would like to see the story start focusing on Sachi a little bit, so that way when we get to floor 27, if she does indeed get killed, then we can sympathize with her, with it, and we can actually feel for it, because we've been using her for a while and we've been interacting with her. As of right now, she hasn't been much in the story lately, so that's why I would like to see on this floor that, and like I said, the whole thing with XP moving forward. Now, I still say this, I would like to see rare weapons drop as weapons. Maybe not to the tier that the current rare weapons are, just simply because those are for grinding, and then just different tiers, I guess. I would also like to see rare armor drop. I've said that a few times, but I mean, they're probably not going to do that. Now, when is floor 20 going to drop? Well, the best speculation would be during the anniversary celebration that they're doing for the 1.5 anniversary. That would be the best time to do it. They should lay out a roadmap of what's going to come in the game for the next couple months or so, like they did with the 1 year anniversary celebration. They gave us a massive roadmap for that, covered like 2-3 months, and they actually kept that roadmap for the most part. They did push back a couple things here and there, but it wasn't bad when they pushed it back. Like, it was still part of the roadmap. They just moved it a little bit. You know, they swapped things here and there. It wasn't anything bad like, oh, this got delayed for months. No. So hopefully they give us another live stream showcasing the floor, talking about the floor, talking about everything that's going to be released in the 1.5 celebration moving forward, and they give us the roadmap. So I hope they do that. I'm sure they will. And that's the video for today, which is basically me speculating on what to come for floor 20. So thank you so much for watching the video today. Let me know down in the comment section what you think is going to happen with floor 20 moving forward, like the floors moving forward. What you think on my, not theory, or my wants for the floor. What do you think on my wants for the floor, as far as like focusing on Sachi, getting Sachi as an assist character, and making the next few floors basically focused on Sachi. So anyways, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. I'm gonna get out. You guys have a great rest of your day. GG, guys.